more than the emotion. And that will help you to decipher if this is a battle you should pick, or if this is a battle you should let go for the moment or for good. Two different things that go on. And all of this requires you dwelling with yourself and understanding. Knowing what makes you tick. Knowing why you do what you do. Knowing what you exactly feel. All this plays a significant role. Because if you know self, you'll be able to deliver in a way that's beneficial for you and beneficial for the person. Because a part of knowing the when and the how is being mindful of the outcome. What outcome do you really want out of this? Do you want the person to address the issue? Do you want the person to consider the changes they need to make? Do you want the person to be more aware of who you are? Or do you want it to ripple into violence? Do you want it to ripple into howling and screaming? Do you want it to ripple into not talking to each other? And so, let me say this. Even when you pick your battles, and the battles that you choose to pick, and you think about everything that I said, there are still chances that a response might come out that you didn't see coming. And you have to be open for that. And when it occurs, you have to be able to manage your own emotions in a way that still is beneficial. Are there exceptions? Yes. Will you have moments where you lose it and self-management will be the last thing? Yes. You're not perfect, and I'm not asking you to be. Like I said before, perfection is a made-up concept that's unattainable, unreachable. And so when you keep that in mind, you keep in mind the possibility that it might be times where you won't be able to self-manage, where the intensity behind the emotion is so strong that your reason kicks out, your logic kicks out, and you just respond according to how you feel. Does it make it right? No. But is there allotment for human error? Sure, at all times. However, even though there's allotment made for human error, some consequences that can ripple from your human error, you can't take back. And so that will make you halt, even at the strongest feeling. There's a such thing as archiving battles. Archiving them meaning it might come up in present circumstances or experiences, and you have to be able to archive them, one, so that the person hears the message more than the emotion. Two, so that every time the person gets around you, they're not attacked with a bunch of issues. Your whole elongated discussion shouldn't be about issues all the time. Though people can fall into a habit of always connecting with someone whenever there's issues going on, you have to be able to know what's healthy and normal versus what society has taught you to be normal, and it's actually the reverse. Because you can click on reality TV and you can watch reality TV week after week. And you can get the impression that when it comes to self-management, it's okay to throw water on somebody if you don't like what they're saying. It's okay to swing on somebody. And though you might see it in excess, that does not mean you follow the wave. You need to be the lead drummer to your own drum beat and find what makes you work, what works in your life. Excuse me. That's what I was trying to say in 5 different ways. What works in your life? Because let me tell you this, you could click the TV off, but you can't click life off. You can click the TV off, but you can't click life off. So you try to emulate what you see on TV, and you handle your affairs like they handle on TV. This is life, and it's real. Regardless what reality TV is, it's still scripted, and it's still geared to get a certain amount of views per episode. So you gotta have mindful who you following and what you following. To your friend that's bitter, that hate men, they probably wouldn't be the best person to talk to about your problems with your significant other, especially if their perception is jaded. So don't let anyone be your hype man when it comes to picking your battles. Because at the end of the day, this is your life and you still got to live it. And truth, let it be known, that hype man or that person that's advising you, they still got to go to their life and attend to their affairs. And they will not be there 100% for your affairs. But this is just skimming the topic. This is skimming the topic. We will dive in deeper on Thursday on picking your battles. This is fruitful at best. You can walk away with something to say, I know a little more about picking my battles. And I will dive into hurt and pain and more into self-management. We're going to cover this topic full scope as always. But this concludes part 1 of picking your battles. Tune in on Thursday. Emotional Response. Life Coaching with Ink. Ivory. Till then.